That one ripped. That's back. And that one is going to go. That was a moonshot. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
Jacob Stallings now in there for strike one. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. And it's 2-0. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The line to kick the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The 1-2. Good eye right there. And another ball. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, the right fielder.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. One of the things to remember about Giancarlo Stanton, only 6 players took fewer games to reach 350 career homers. That's impressive. The wind to the pitch. And there's a ball. Just missed. And a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner on at first with one gone. Harold Castro stands in. Looked like it was a little bit up. Next offering is in for a strike. Stanton leads off first with one away. In the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder,
Ryan McKenna, the next to hit for the Orioles. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
The 1-1. The 2-1. Swings through that one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Bell. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, on to the 3rd inning. And now for the Marlins, Garrett Hampson.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky. Field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Hampson goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And he grounds one back up the middle, on to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
the center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One down, base is empty.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
In the air out to center. And it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Berger in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one way outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Strike two. And he deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Castro. And that is that. One left for Miami. They're up 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. Jorge Mateo now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one out to right. Hampson makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 2.
And into the box for Baltimore, Henderson. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Called strike right there.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one well upstairs. And it's 2-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And a pitch. And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Hit by a pitch his first time up. There's a swing and a miss. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 4th. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Soler takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And a pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And that's in for a strike. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
1 down. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. There's a strike. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
At the belt and fires. Line drive. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And at the plate for Miami, Joey Wendell. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses. Soler off of first with 2 away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first, and that is that. Marlins leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman. And here it comes. That's down and in. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. Arise. Pulls that one down, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Struck out looking at his first at bat. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The next pitch misses, and a count 1-2. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls, Singy.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. Ball 1 there. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Jacob Stallings. Paxton back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Back some more, and it's gone. He circles the bases, his second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So the lineup flips over. Garrett Hampson, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Foul ball. And a pitch.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Chisholm up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Luis Ariz stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. Popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton.
The right fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him, because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard. You don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
Curveball over for a called strike. Right side. It gets down a base hit. Harold Castro will hit next. Fly to left his first time up. And takes low for ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Ryan McKenna. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's one down. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
So up next, Henderson.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 3-0.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
3-0 down. There's a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Next offering is fouled back. Back to work. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Santander in the box now. Takes strike one. He's 0 for 1. And strike two.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Bases loaded. 2 down. And the 0-2. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And right back to the mound. They come home with it for the force out, and that'll do it for the inning. Orioles leave them loaded. Still down 3-0. And welcome back. Start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jake Berger. Paxton back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Bell batting with one down, takes a strike. And ball one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Soler in the box again. Takes the strike. Next one is off the plate. And 1-1. And that's a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Bounced out to short. To first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The pitch. Adley Rutschman saying first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Into center. Chisholm has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Mountcastle stands in now and watches strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. That one the other way. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. His 16th homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 3-2.
This crowd back alive. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Grounder off the pitcher. And they take care of Stanton for the out. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
And now, Harold Castro.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Castro, 30 years old now. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jorge Lopez preparing to come on if needed. Suter warming up as well. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and that'll do it. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Top of it. Number 7, and the batter will be the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. The pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next one misses, and that is ball 1. The wind and the pitch. And now 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And up next for Miami, Joey Wendell. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off. You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
No outs. Runner on second. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Baker into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
In the box now, takes strike 1. Next pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. And fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And it's filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Garrett Hampson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friend
on the ground, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jorge Lopez.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Number 52, Jorge.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan McKenna. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Austin Hayes. And the pitch. There's a strike. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. 0-1. Now 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Hammered, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Ramon Urias, a runner at first for him, nobody out. And a foul ball. the tying run at the plate. Curveball drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the third baseman, Henderson. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Righty to the plate. That's a little bit low. And there's a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Righty delivers. Hayes, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Brent Suter takes over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So now here's the DH, Anthony Santander. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And he pumps it a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hampson settles underneath it, makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So first and second with 2 outs. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And the 1-0. And a swing and a miss. First and second, 2 down. Off the plate inside, ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Ryan Mountcastle next to bat for Baltimore. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle, 1 for 3.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
First offering misses the mark. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
So the tying run at second. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
So remaining in the game defensively, Austin Hayes. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Ramon Urias. He's in at shortstop. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now, known for his late inning heroics. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he deals. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down because of that speed.
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
On a line, base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-2.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. J.P. Fireeisen gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike one. The 1-1. Stanton on the move. He makes the grab. Both runners tagging. Both runners able to move up. Aggressive play, and it's second and third now. One away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Now it's the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. Run scores. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead is up to 5.
Waste no time there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now the left fielder, Joey Wendell. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. First and third, 1 down. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Next to hit, Jacob Stallings. And that's in there for strike 1. Good eye right there. Soler on third to Young. On at first with 2 down. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins settles under it. And that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Orioles 2. New pitcher for the Marlins, number 33.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. And that one is inside. The wind of the pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 5. It's 7-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Hampson. Fire Eisen in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. And the pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1. That clips a corner. Here's a 1-1. And that's too high. Fouls that off to the left and will. Do it again. 2-2 on the way. The punch out there, and now 1 away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Chisholm in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And a pitch.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Left-hand hitter waits. Out there to center. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Luis Arias.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Good eye right there. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Right-handed reliever. And now it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Man at first, and the batter now, Jake Berger. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a ball. A rise off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Marlins 7 and the Orioles 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. A.J. Puck.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. And 1-2. Bullpen activity starting up now. Devin Smeltzer up and loosening in the pen. And a pitch. And a ball evens the count. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now the count filled up 3-2. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now Ramon Urias. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Nobody out. Runner at first. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, that's a nice job of moving that runner up into scoring position. It's not the most common way of getting it done. Probably a little painful, but now we'll see if they can cash in.
And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And strike two. Oh, and 2 now. That one missed.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Santander, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And he chases that one. 2 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So they're down to their final out. Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. And ball 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Now it hits him in the chest. Hayes coming around third. The tag, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, amazing view. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't follow slip, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this will be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number 1 out the 2, they don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree.